Welcome back to 8 Nights of PlayStation 2. I've been having such a great time playing these PlayStation 2 games because I never had a PlayStation 2 growing up, so this is really my first time playing these games at all. And tonight for night 2, we're going to be talking about Twisted Metal Black for the PlayStation 2. Twisted Metal Black came out in 2001, and it's actually a reboot game of the original 4 Twisted Metal games from the 90s. So, once you've selected your vehicle, the game begins in a psychiatric ward called Blackfield Asylum, and it introduces you to the driver's backstory and why they've decided to enter in the competition in the first place. We're also introduced to Calypso, who is the inventor of the Twisted Metal event, and he offers to grant your driver a reward if you win the tournament.
He said if I won, I could fulfill Kelly's dying wish. I could avenge her death. So I told him I'd play his stupid game. Kelly was my best friend in the world. I would have died for her. Who knows? Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get the chance.
I decided to run the game with Raven, who had vengeance as her motivation for participating. And I mean, come on. I chose Raven because of Teen Titans. I really do want to go back and play this game with all of the other characters. Like I said, I did run the game with Raven, which I really did enjoy, but I really am curious to see what the other characters did with their one wish from Calypso.
He said it was time to claim my prize. It was time for Kelly to get her revenge. I didn't know what Calypso was getting at first, but then I began to see. Revenge, this way. It's what Kelly would have wanted more than anything in the world. An eye for an eye, blood for blood. When they got there, well, let's just say it wasn't a very pretty sight.
This game was definitely out of my comfort zone since I'm not usually a car racing kind of girl. However, this is not a racing game at all. It's a combat style video game with a dark and almost horror themed undertone. And prior to playing the game, when I looked at the cover, I actually thought it was going to be a horror movie type of game anyway. It's definitely not a horror game, but there's certain imagery that looks really, really creepy. Almost post-apocalyptic, grungy, dark types of vibes. I think that's the best way to explain it. Also, considering they're kind of having a fight to the death with asylum patients, I mean, what else do you expect? Since it's a combat-style car game, the objective is to destroy the other cars on the map using various pickup items and your own ammo. I didn't really fully understand the concept of a vehicle combat style game, so this one was very, very interesting for me. Each map is aesthetically different and has its own challenges as you progress in the game. I also really liked the whole overall vibe and aesthetic of the game. I thought that the maps were all really different and unique in their own ways. Nothing was boring, that's for sure. Some of the maps featured included the suburbs, snowy roads, and abandoned skyscrapers. I really enjoyed the snowy map. I thought that it looked great, and it also made me really nervous because it appears to be that you're so high that you could fall off the mountain. Abandoned skyscrapers was one of the more challenging maps for me because you could really easily drive right off the edge and plummet to your death. There are 8 battles to go through in story mode and a total of 11 levels to choose from. The final level was actually pretty difficult. I definitely died a lot more times than I wanted to, but once you beat the level, it's really, really fulfilling. In the final level, you're fighting a final boss. Something that I think is really great about the game is its replayability. I can definitely see myself going back to the game and trying out story mode with other characters or playing with a friend because there is the ability to play 2-player mode. Story mode also goes by really, really quickly, and you can definitely do it in a sitting of a few hours because, again, there are only 8 stages. Plus, most every stage gives you the option to choose between 2 maps, so you can play story mode again with a different character and different maps. So that sounds really, really fun. There are also a couple of cheat codes for this game, as there were for many games of the time. One cheat code is to have unlimited health, and the other cheat code is to have one-shot kills. Overall, I had a really, really great time with this game. and I'm probably gonna go back and play it. And with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed night 2. And if you're looking for something else to watch, check out my last video where I played Parappa the Rapper 2. I will see you guys in night 3.